Hi, welcome to the part of the budget where we work on finding a car. Okay, so what you have to do is, again, we're going to start just like we did with the house. We're going to start with a practice. Okay, so let me get my tool. That's a tool. All right, so transportation practice. So now we're finding how much we can afford each month. Okay, so average is about 18%. Economist suggested a 16%. So I'm going to just kind of go in the middle of that number, and I will find 17% of both for both. Okay, so again, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 17% times each of our ATIs up here. So we have 37,774. Whoops, I forgot a 7. 37,774. And I'm going to multiply it by 17%, which is 0.17, equals 6,421. So actual dollar amount. Let's see if I'm going to look at my calculator again. Okay, so let's get 58, so we'll round it up. So 6,422. All right, and then, so 6,422, divide that by 12. Okay, so it's about $535 a month. Okay, that's how much I can afford for both auto and, or for the car and for insurance. Because you remember, if you have a car, you got to pay for both. Okay, so if I look, so I want to find, I've decided, I'm going to try to find a new car. And, you know, I've always wanted a Volkswagen. Okay, and I've always wanted a Volkswagen Beetle. All right, my maximum price, we'll say, is $18,000. Okay, and I got to put in my zip code. We're at 48174 and search new. All right, so they have $18.95 is the start for a brand new one. Okay, so so we don't necessarily, that may be more than what we can afford. So well, let's try it. So if I look down here, well, actually nobody's got one out at 18. All right, so that's, well, let's change the year maybe instead of, let's try used. So all right, I'm gonna do the Volkswagen again, Beetle. At search used. All right. So I could actually get a 2012. All right, so let's see. This one's pretty cool. All right, and over here in the corner is a print button. Okay, so we print this page. Okay, for me, I'm doing an Adobe just so then I can have, all right, so this is my job one car. So I save that. All right, so we're gonna step away for a minute for that. Okay, so now I have a car, looks pretty cool. All right, and we wanna go back to budget. Okay, so we'll see, we'll talk more about that later. All right, so 17% of, now we gotta do 45,860, so 45860 times 0.17 equals, all right, 796. We are going to, so clear 7796 divided by 12 equals $650. Now with a car, it doesn't matter whether you're married or not. That is not what you want to do. So, all right, so now I have my job one car. So we are gonna look at, see if I can, so I picked it, but let's see. So I gotta figure out how much it's gonna cost. So I go back to my budget sheet. Okay, so my car is $18,991. I need to borrow, you always have to round up, so I need to borrow 19 thousands. Okay, you're not going to write on here 19,000 like all the zeros. You're just going to put 19 because I need to borrow 19. This happens to be a new car, so I'm going to use the multiplier of 17. Okay, get my calculator back out. So 19 times 17 equals 323. All right, so I'm still under this amount, so it looks like this car may be okay. So now I need to go and find insurance, okay? But for this part of this video, I am not going to do the insurance. I'm going to do that as a separate video because it takes a little bit. All right, so let me find my other car. Okay, so I can $700, so I'm going to go new search. Okay, I'm going to do Ford. What do I want? What car? Such decisions. Ford. Do Escape Hybrid. All right. Search. So what we get. All right. Maybe we need to go to. All right. We're gonna look for a new one. So. Yeah, we want Ford again. Alright, so let's look at what we get. Alright, so again, this offers a challenge because, so let's see if I can get a vehicle summary. What that does for me. So it looks like it's gonna, so I'll use this 29,000, right? We're gonna go ahead and print that one, lovely green, car color I would choose, car. All right, so I need to borrow 30,000. 30,000s, okay, because the price was $29,900 something. All right, and again, this is a new car, 2012. So I would use a multiplier of 17. So my calculator, 30 times 17 equals 510. All right, so hopefully I'll be able to, we'll see what the insurance does, but it should be close. Okay, so you cannot write in yet, and you're not taking these numbers to write in. We need to find the car insurance. And so I will finish the car insurance on the next video. And so that's all for how you find a car. You're going to print out your car. You need to write on here how much each month and highlight that. Okay? Again, you'll see that on the rubric, and hopefully this helped.